What is up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is for you over where you're at. Your boy Aeronation, and today is Monday, so obviously we have Aero's Mornin Sesh going on today. And again, I hope everyone had a great weekend. But before we even get into anything, do some housekeeping. Say hi to the chat. What's up? What is up, chat? How are y'all doing? Emperor Hound, good to see you, buddy. The weekend was pretty good. Hope you had a good weekend. Well, yeah, my weekend wasn't bad. Had some stomach issues yesterday, but other than that, it was a pretty good weekend. Hung out with the wife, played some games. Yeah. But with all of that out of the way, we're just gonna jump right into it and see where the news takes us, because like I said last week, I'm trying to find, like I always said, we have to talk about the hard stuff, which the first thing we're talking about, Halo campaign Evolved, which I apologize for the misspelling in the thumbnail. I tried to get it to do the thing, and then I didn't notice it until after I uploaded the completed thumbnail. So I was like, well, that's a spelling error. Oh well, it is what it is. It gets the point across. But anyways, again, hope everyone's having a great Monday morning. I know Monday mornings aren't usually great, but I hope you're having a good time. See, let's get, man, hopping back into Black Flag for a bit. Yeah, I'm at the point where I think I'm gonna have to play Black Flag off stream just so I can get through the campaign before my Ubisoft Plus runs out, because can't afford to buy the game and I don't really have the means to get another month of Ubisoft Plus. So I'm kind of up against the wall. I think I have until the end of next week, I think. Whatever the day that Black Flag Recent came out in July, that's the day my Ubisoft Plus runs out on. Yeah. But anyways, he's ready to talk about some gaming news. Let's do it. All right, so first off, obviously, I felt like I needed to give some more thoughts on Halo campaign Evolved now that I've jumped back into it and played a little bit of the actual campaign. At this point, I've basically skipped over the prequel missions because I tried them day one. They sucked. It made me hate the whole game at first, which I'm still not going to give it a glowing review when I inevitably finish it. I don't know if I'll post a review video or if I'll just, come on here and be like, hey, meh. Anyways, this is an article talking about some of the stuff that people came across from Halo campaign of. Hold on, before we even do that, I need to take a sip of this coffee I haven't even taken a sip of yet. Oh, my soul is happy. Anyway, also, anyone that's new here knows I'm very scatterbrained. My brain can go from one topic to the next and then go to something completely different. In my brain, the dots connect, but to a lot of people, it's like, wait, hold on, time out. How you went from here to that? So, apologies in advance, but like I said, here we go. This is an article over on Geeks and Gamers by Marvin Montanaro. Sorry if I said your name wrong, buddy. Halo campaign Evolved faces backlash over race and gender swaps, Cortana redesign, game-breaking glitches, and reports of unlikable female NPCs. So, we're not really going to talk about the unlikable female NPCs, and I think, and we're just barely going to touch on the race and gender, because at first I wasn't going to cover the race and gender thing until I realized what actually happened. I'm like, oh, that's kind of messed up. But anyways, here we go. All right, Halo campaign Evolved was marketed as the definitive celebration of one of gaming's most iconic franchises. Instead, just days after launch, Halo Studios finds itself battling a wave of criticism from longtime fans over a growing list of creative decisions, technical problems, and controversial changes to Bungie's original game. What began with backlash over Cortana's redesign has since expanded into a much broader conversation. Players have highlighted that replacement of an original Bungie developer's in-game cameo, question race and gender changes made throughout the remake, criticized the game's rocky technical launch, and circulated videos of female NPCs appearing impossible to kill before the issue was ultimately attributed to a likely hitbox bug. Which, that's why I wasn't originally going to talk about all this, because I was like, it's probably some technical thing. But no, people have, like, we'll get further down this article, people have receipts. The only reason we're covering it is because people have receipts. And on this channel, I like to make sure I have receipts for what I'm talking about instead of just diarrhea of the mouth like a lot of people do. Alright, anyways, while not every controversy carries the same weight, together they've created a launch dominated as much by online debate as by the game itself. Marty O'Donnell confirms Bungie developer Cameo was race/gender swap. Perhaps the biggest revelation came courtesy of one of Halo's original creators. YouTube Endymion, sorry for what's your name, shared comparison images showing changes made to the bridge crew aboard the Pillar of Autumn. Notably, it was a male character race and gender swapped into a black female. Original Bungie composer Marty O'Donnell then revealed that the character replaced in the remake wasn't simply a random NPC. And here's the full picture right here. So this is what the guy looked like in 2001 for the original. And then Combat Evolved Anniversary, he was race swapped. And then Campaign Evolved, it completely different gender. And then, like, when I first saw this, I was like, oh, well, yeah, they race swapped a character. Yeah, that's kind of, I don't have a horse in that race, obviously, but it's when it came out that it was actually the face scan of this guy was actually a part of the team of Bungie. And that's where I was like, we need to talk about this because this is not good. Like the other thing too, from what I understand, is that this guy, which Matt Segur, no, it's not what I wanted. But Matt Segur was literally the face of the character, and then he just got completely removed. But then they still gave him credit in Campaign Evolved as doing things. Hey, 78, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. But yeah, like I said, but I'm not gonna sit here and harp on that too much. You know, it is what it is. It's a thing. It happened. We talked about it. Moving on. But like I said, it's funny in the original scanned from the face by engineer Matt Segur. He also programmed the audio engine. And then, like I said, like I'm not a fan of Cortana's redesign. But I feel like for that specifically, that's more of a personal preference than I think anything really that deep, to be completely honest. Like, I mean, me personally, I prefer this Cortana to this one, but I know people that actually prefer this one to this one. Hey, check your stream. I think you're going in and out. Let me pull up the stream. That's weird that it's doing that though, because everything on OBS, fine. No drop frames, no loss. But we shall check anyways. Because I want y'all to have a good stream experience. Can't have that if I'm popping in and out. Alright, give me a second. Let me listen. Alright, testing. Sounds fine on my end, but if it keeps doing it, let me know. And I'll try to figure out why it's doing that. Hey, Bernie, good to see you, buddy. But yeah, like I was saying though, like this, I feel like this specifically comes down to personal preference. And like I said, I'm impartial to this version of Cortana. This one is okay. But, you know, like I said, it all comes down to personal preference. But yeah, that was pretty much all I wanted to cover for that. And then the other thing that we're going to talk about today, which I'm trying to set this Monday, the Aero's Morning Sesh up to where we do 30 minutes of talking about the industry crap, and then I try to end with something positive, and then we talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. So, okay, better now. I didn't change anything. I don't know. See how Bernie, give Halo to another studio, make 343 support or close. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. 3-4, like Halo Studios just needs to bye. You've had what, over a decade at this point to make a good Halo game, and you literally all you had to do was copy the homework, and you couldn't even do that. Like you could not even get the easy W. Like what? Why? Because things were injected into the game. Personal preference injected into the game. But yeah, Halo, like at this point with Halo Studios, if I'm going to play a Halo game, it's going to be the older Halos, so, which I still need to play those, by the way. I have not beaten, the only Halo game I've beaten is 3, and then I've dabbled in 1 and 2, never finished them. And then I've played a little bit of Reach, a little bit of ODST, and then I played even less of 4 and 5. And then I kind of got into Infinite, but I still haven't finished that. Like, I think I got like 3 or 4 more hours left in Infinite, but I just haven't gotten to it. But anywho, there's a new game coming out today, guys. It is creeping up on us. But it is Beast of Reincarnation, which we are going to... Oh, really? Oh, YouTube decided I accidentally closed the video. Let me pull it back up. Hey, is YouTube having issues? I think YouTube might be having issues today. That's wonderful. Alright, let me find that video real quick. Uno minuto. There we go. Oh, we are muting the audio because we do not need the loudness. All right, here we go. There we go. Yeah, the stream keeps dropping. It's not even, it's something on YouTube's end because OBS is literally green bars, no drop frames, no nothing. That's disappointing that it keeps doing this. Yeah, because it's telling me there ain't nobody even watching my stream right now. Yeah, it's like concurrent viewers 0, chat rate 0. It pauses, then plays back and forth. Well, in that case, then maybe I should just get through this and then look back at it. And if it looks terrible, then I'll just delete it. That's ridiculous. I have to keep hitting play. See, on mine, it's working perfectly fine. Bernie or Erperhound, are y'all having audio issues as well, or issues with the stream? Because I keep glancing at it on my phone. I'm not seeing the issue. Yeah, 343 heard me talking smack, and they're like, you know what? YouTube, hey, ring, YouTube, throttle this video, throttle this stream. Okay, you're good. Okay, so 78 might be a you issue. Skill issue. You know what? Just for that, I think that's gonna be 78's intro sound when he pops into my streams. I'll get that. We'll get that added this week. Just like his ARC issues. Yeah. Let me check another channel, BRB. I mean, it could very well be. I wonder if it's a server issue where he's at. Because, yeah, like I said, YouTube's telling me nobody's even watching, but yet, obviously, y'all are because you're talking in chat. But anyways, let's jump into this gameplay trailer. Because I'm actually kind of intrigued by the game. Like, I am playing this tonight when it drops at 8 p.m. Yeah, literally, it doesn't drop until 8 p.m. Eastern for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it is what it is. At least we get to play it today. I'm trying to avoid looking at reviews and stuff because I want to go in kind of blind. Like, obviously not completely blind, but blind enough to where I'm like, okay, here's my honest thoughts on this instead of having a preemptive thought process is why I don't like it. Dude, 78, you gotta... What are you doing, man? You gotta hook up to the McDonald's, man. Gotta get that McDonald's Wi-Fi. Get you a whole 3 megabits a second. Let's see, Bernie. This looks like a better game than Wolverine to me. To be completely honest with you, I don't think you're wrong. I really don't. Like, Wolverine just... I mean, I think the issue with Wolverine, it's not that Wolverine necessarily looks bad. It's that we've seen that animation style and animations and stuff for the last, what, close to 10 years? At least 5 years between Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2. Wolverine just looks like the same style of Spider-Man. But this game, I actually, like, graphically, looks pretty good. Like, I don't think I'll complain about it unless it's a buggy, gross mess. So I can compare the two because they're different games. I'm hoping they both end up good. Oh, yeah. I wasn't saying that, you know, I'm just saying from, you know, marketing and everything standpoint and gameplay, the art style is very similar. And so, like, this, like, to me, it kind of looks like, what is that game? I can't, of course, now that I'm trying to remember it, I can't remember what it's called. It kind of reminds, oh yeah, it kind of reminds me of Monster Hunter, like the art style, which, you know, isn't a bad thing. Let's see, Bernie, believe me, we canceled, so I guess the game will be officially canceled soon. Fallen Feathers? Okay, yeah, I can see. I don't, like, I have a vague memory of that game, of what it is. But yeah, Bernie, we can definitely talk about that here in a minute. I just wanted to show people gameplay of this game, considering it does come out today. But like I said, it doesn't come out till 8 p.m. Eastern, so what is that? 7 Central, 6 Mountain Time, 5 p.m. West Coast. With some Wukong. Yeah, I can see the Wukong. Definitely can see the Wukong, but also Wukong is more fresh in my brain because I've watched gameplay of it. Yeah, like for me, like obviously this is an RPG, which they're not really my forte, but I am trying to find, my goal by the end of the year is to find one Bethesda game, one Bethesda RPG that I can actually get into. And I'm thinking of retrying New Vegas, but I want to wait to see if New Vegas gets a remake, because I'd rather play the remake than have to play the crusty, dusty original version. But with Wolverine, yeah, Bernie, like, I don't know how to, I honestly don't know how to feel about Wolverine. I really don't. Because, like, Wolverine is a character I deeply love. Like, I have fond memories of my dad when the first X-Men movie came out. I remember seeing a trailer for it and then getting excited for it. And then I was at my grandparents' and my dad showed up to pick me up and he had the VHS of the first X-Men movie. I was so happy. But anyways, back to this game before I get sidetracked again. I think the game doesn't look bad. But now it all depends on how it plays. As long as I don't get completely screwed in the combat, I think I'll have a pretty fun time with it. Let's see here. This looks interesting, but I have to play to see how I like it. Exactly, that's where I'm at with it. Somebody, have you played Dishonored? I've played a little bit, which I keep forgetting those are Bethesda RPGs as well, because those were made by Arcane Austin, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, thank you, Stream Elements. Don't forget to like and subscribe also, since we're pretty much done talking about that. Turn that off, do that. Move your boy over here. Watch, oh. I am big. And Seth is here. Welcome in, Seth. Good to see you, buddy. You know what? Also, I didn't give you up. I'm terrible at this. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to see everybody. Glad you're here. Hope you have a good time. But no, Dishonored I've played a little bit of. But yeah, but what I was gonna say though, Stream Elements is now owned by Razer. I didn't know that was a thing until I think it was yesterday is when that dropped. Let's see, as usual, Seth, Bernie, I'm going to get God of War on Cube. Dude, you know, it'd be hilarious if somebody took it upon themselves to take the PS2 version of God of War and make an unofficial port to the GameCube. God of Cube. God of War Cube Edition. Yeah, Seth, you know 78. He's that guy that kept saying that we were leaving him in Arc Raiders. What a rascal. Talking all that smack. But yeah, Wolverine, like, I have a very deep connection to that character. Like, I may not know every single piece of lore about his character, but very, very deep rooted meaning for why I like Wolverine, Logan. Also, too, I have a problem. Like, I don't have a problem with the actor playing him. I have a problem with them hyperimposing his face on Logan, and it just, I don't think it looks good. No offense to the actor, Spartacus, but I didn't sign up for Spartaween. I signed up for Wolverine. I wanted my not old, but rugged, just face, and my honest opinion, I think they baby faced him. His face just looks smoothed over. But that's just my opinion on the Wolverine game. Like, also too, I have oh man, I gotta tell y'all about this. So as y'all know, I haven't played on my PS5 in probably a month or two. You're going to get called a hater. Oh, they can call me a hater all they want. You know, it's my personal opinion. If you don't like my personal opinion, it goes against your personal opinion. Okay. Okay, you have your opinion, I have mine. I'm entitled to mine, you're entitled to yours. But no, it's just oh yeah, I was saying about the PS5. So I literally booted it up Saturday night, and I've been really, like, y'all know this. I have been wanting to jump back into Saurus. Went to jump back into Saurus. PS5 needs an update. I'm like, okay, well, I don't feel like doing the update right now. I'll just offline. Go offline. You need to be connected to the network to play this game. I'm like, I can't win. And also, too, fun fact, if you didn't know, PS5 firmware updates, I know they work the PS4. I meant to look yesterday, but I'm pretty sure the automatic firmware updates are still locked behind PlayStation Plus. Someone in the chat can correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty certain that's how it is. Welcome to the digital future for PlayStation. Yeah, honestly, PlayStation is turning me into a PlayStation hater. Not an Xbox lover, a PlayStation hater. Like, scorned hater. Like, everything they're doing is just like, why? Okay, yeah, money, okay, but why? Oh yeah, I have just as much faith in Xbox doing the right thing as I do PlayStation doing the right thing. Everything good these companies do always come with heavy caveats, or they get altered further down the line. I'm not a fan of that. That's another reason why I spend most of my time playing on PC. Because Steam, I really like Steam. But, I mean, Steam has their issues too. I mean, I think no matter where you go, you're not going to find a perfect company that hits every single mark. But this is a big but. You got to be willing to call these companies out though as a whole. You can't just, oh well, let me talk crap on PlayStation or Xbox, but then when PlayStation or Xbox does the same exact thing, silence. And then don't even get me started with Nintendo. I love my consoles, but man, I'm close to a sell. Dude, same. Like Saturday night when I was trying to get the just so I could get the PlayStation set back up so I could play the game. It was a process, which I'm taking out of account the fact that I had some HDMI issues, but that's on me, not the PS5. But literally, I just wanted to hop in and play. That's not an option. It's not an option. Unless you have the disc in the system, and then Hope it doesn't have an update. Which I think you can still do offline if a disc-based game needs an update. But if it's a digital game that needs an update, nope. Boom, Microsoft just paid for all the equipment I bought this year. That is the power of options. Yeah, and I think people are sleeping on handhelds, to be completely honest. Especially, which I used to be like, who wants a handheld? That's stupid. But then, you know, the Switch 1 took off. The Steam Deck took off. Even to some extent, the Lenovo Legion Go did some things. And then, of course, we all know because Seth Monsters has the ROG Ally X. The 78, and you paid $69 plus and can't play it without internet. Not your game. Yep. Oh, Microsoft stock is through the roof. Oh, also, Seth, I completely forgot. Seth is also one of our elite nomads over on Patreon, which if you want to check out the Patreon, it's linked down in the description below. Also, there's a donation link if you want to fund the channel, but completely optional. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna look at Microsoft's, what was it, MSFT? Dang. I might have to start getting into the stock market. I don't know much about, dude. It just went up again. I'm gonna Bernie until Satya opens his mouth about AI again. You're not completely wrong. Hey, what's up, the Great Wall? Hope you're doing good, buddy. I know. I feel like Satya's learning his lesson about keeping his mouth closed when it comes to AI. Yeah, I made 25 grand. Never happened before. Show me your ways, please. I know 78. I know y'all told me to get in the market for a minute now. I still like to do my own research. I'm not saying that y'all are leading me down a bad path. I know you guys. You guys are freaking amazing. But I like to know what I'm getting into so that if I decide I want to do something, I can feel a little bit better about making my own decision. Just stock options? Yeah. Oh, and like I said, I'm completely open. I know next to nothing. Like I'm sitting here looking at Microsoft's number, just do this for the last 2 minutes. Things got most views. Oh, nice. I'm glad your Splatoon Raider streams are doing good, man. Sorry, I wasn't able to make it to your last one. It's cool to keep learning about it. Yeah, of course. And like I said, when I'm ready to do that, Seth and 78, y'all two will be the first ones I reach out to. Let's see, 78, I sold off my Microsoft stock 2 years ago. Hey, you can sound like the you can be like the people that bought or people that sold Apple stocks before they skyrocketed, thinking it wasn't going to go anywhere. Yes, the bouncing is where you make the money. Timing it. Yeah, we're here for you. I appreciate that, guys. Top Gamer Pro, what is up, man? Good to see you. Stream's been doing good for me as well. In between me spending time with the family. Nice. That's awesome, Top Gamer. That was me in 1996. I sold Apple at 29. Oh, that hurt me. That hurt me, and I was 1 year old. If I could have bought stocks, I would have. Or, you know, screamed at my parents, Apple. 1,000. Oh, man. See, like, I don't know much about the stock market, but I know that is no bueno. But also, too, the stock market is a game that, like, it's who has the most information and who knows how to use it properly. Because you're never going to know 100% of what these companies are doing. They don't tell investors every single little thing that they're doing. They hit big numbers, or they hit big topics that these investors want to hear. so that the number, as long as the number keeps going up and up and up, these investors, they don't really care about the mundane day-to-day stuff. And that's where a lot of the problems are happening at these companies, is the day-to-day operations. It's not the higher up people, it's the people underneath. Yeah, I had no idea how I was doing. Yeah, Seth, that's where I'm at right now. Well, no, I feel like I'm a little bit more informed because obviously you guys have talked about it before, and I listen. See, Top Gamer, not only that, the stock market can be similar to the lottery because it's a lot of hit and miss and catching it just at the right time to get it. Yep. Pretty much. But hey guys, we're actually having a solid stream this week opposed to the dropouts that we were having. Like signal wise to YouTube. Let's see, very true, especially the options game. Yeah, I know y'all have really hammered in ETFs. Which that's what I'll be looking into once I have the funds to really start actually investing. And also, this is something that I'm just going to do on my own, like on the back end eventually. But I've noticed that a lot of people, like people my age and older, are like buying up all the Pokemon cards and stuff. And like I've seen videos of little kids going like excited to go to the store to get a pack of cards. They go to the Pokemon section, nothing. What I would like to do is what I'm going to start doing, which I'm not going to film it or nothing. This is just something I'm going to do for the sake of doing it. Every once in a while, if I see some Pokemon card packs for sale, I'm going to buy them and then keep a couple in my pocket. And anytime I go out in public, go to a store, I see a kid looking at the Pokemon section. Here you go. Hey, Backstage, what is up to the other member of Nomad Elite over on Patreon? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing good. Mainly ETF, lower risk, much alerts. And the ETF is it's not one company, it's you're buying into a pool of companies, correct? It's a fund, okay. Yeah, it's something I definitely want to get into. I want to get into that, and I want to get into real estate eventually. I know that's going to be way on down the road, but I would like to get into some form of that. Just like in a 401k, but private. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. See, I'm already learning more than I knew about it. And also, too, Microsoft already went up another $1.50. See, Backstage. Yeah, I'm doing good. Nintendo announced a Fire Emblem Direct for tomorrow, and Final Fantasy 14 Online launches on Switch 2 in the morning tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, I know. Backstage. I know you were looking forward to that because you pre-ordered, I think that's what you said. Like you already have the game. You can play it when it comes out. I don't know why it took me so long to get that out. It was so much more of a simple conversation. Yeah, I can play it when it comes out. Yeah, also, yeah, what Seth said. How you liking the Switch 2? I know you've had one before, but obviously now that you've had it over the weekend and have some newer games to run on it. Switch 2 is great. Ion Storm, what's up? Just popped in to say hello as I'm taking the dog out. Welcome in, Ion Storm. Also, Gaming News Live is back tomorrow. Ion is doing great. I'm doing great. Tomorrow's going to be great. Podcast Tuesday's back? Question mark? Yeah. That's pretty much all I got for news. And like I said, whatever y'all want to talk about. At this point, it's y'all show. I'm just the facilitator. Who let the dogs out? Who? This reminds me of that scene from The Hangover. You guys ready to let the dogs out? What? You're like, who let the dogs out? Who? Who let this guy in? sitting here watching Microsoft stock go up, and I'm like, I don't have that kind of fund. I don't have that kind of money to invest almost $500 in one singular stock or one singular share of a stock. Watching it go up, I'm intrigued. That's for sure. See, backstage, I bought 2 game key cards, Resident Evil Requiem and Pragmata. Great games. Yeah, I still need to finish Pragmata. It's just there's so many games I'm trying to play, and then also like trying to make sure I don't get burned out with gaming. So I'm like doing other things on the side too to kind of make sure I'm not just locked in on video games. Like started watching more stuff on YouTube, learning how to do different things. Well, not really learning how to do different things, but watching other people that are creative do really cool stuff. Like one guy I've been watching a lot lately is Zach Builds, which if you like tech or woodworking, highly recommend his channel. He does great stuff. He's also he's a diehard tinkerer. Let's see. So we will talk. You can get fractional and get stocks that are cheaper, but rise and fall with more expensive ones. Okay. See, Bernie, did you see how Sony is counting the revenue for third-party game sales? I did not, Bernie. If you would like to elaborate on that. See, or funds that just include it. Gotcha. Backstage, I think I played out of Burnout, 11 games again. Yeah, honestly, and I think that's been my problem, is trying to play the heavy hitter stuff and not really playing the smaller games, and I'm having more fun with the smaller games. Like I've been playing, like I'll just pull up my Steam and just tell y'all what I've been playing recently. Like over the last week or two. Which also, Seth Monsters, we will be getting back into Arc Raiders. Mark my words, that is going to happen. I am rightfully pissed off at that game, and I'm ready to just annihilate some Arc. See, its revenue, the 30%. Okay. Yeah, they get 30%. I mean, it's kind of the standard. So they only count the 30% they take. Also, they count all DLC microtransactions. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I remember seeing something about that, Bernie. Yeah, it's more so they count DLC and microtransactions as each DLC and microtransaction purchase individually is counted as a game sale. At least I think that's what they're doing. At least that's how I took it. But then again, I don't know a whole lot on it. I just know what y'all are telling me right now, because I don't feel like looking it up, because I pulled up Steam to tell y'all what I've been playing. Yeah, like literally the games that I've been playing. Arc Raiders, which it's not indie, but it is. It's in that weird middle ground. And then Mecha Chameleon, kind of burned myself out on it because I played it too much too quick. But I'll still, that would be a game I'll randomly dip in and out of because I like it. It's fun. And then Planet Crafter and GamerStop Simulator, which GamerStop Simulator is not really the greatest game in the world, but it wasn't that expensive, and I got to run a game store. So for like, I think I paid like $9 for it or something like that. See, Ion, the eye of the storm has passed. Now it's storm season. Yep. Ion, dude, go ahead and tell the people what you're doing this week. Let the people know what's going on, man. See, Bernie, Nintendo counts game key cards as digital. They do? I mean, it could go either way, in all honesty. Stream Elements, thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We do a lot of gaming stuff over here, and we try to do community game nights once a month. And then, like I said before, there's a Patreon if you would like to join that. Yeah, we play games and we talk about games, and we try to respect everyone's opinion, and we don't do the whole just crash out every 5 seconds over XYZ, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo. We don't do all that crap here. Getting there, got interview. Yep. See, backstage, you can use the game key cards on a different account, however. Yeah, you can. That's how as weird as it is, I see where Nintendo, well, I kind of see where Nintendo was coming from, because all these companies are asking themselves, all these companies were asking themselves the same question a couple years ago. Digital's on the rise. What do we do about physical? Do we get rid of it? Is there a middle ground? Like, what do we do? But also in the back of my mind, I'm like, end of the day, it's all about money. So their biggest concern is, well, we don't have to print physical disc anymore, so we don't have to do that. And also, I found out that PlayStation's fabrication factory or manufacturing plant that made disc, one of their biggest ones, is being converted into some type of AI factory. So, yay. These has monsters. You put Mafia in my head, and it's on sale for $25. So I got it and started. It's good, but a stuttering mess on PC. Good. I'm glad I didn't get it on PC. Well, not good, but you know what I mean. Sucks for people that got it on PC, but I have it on PS5. I haven't even touched it because I got pissed off. I got pissed off at it, and I was like, no. It made me not want to play any of those games the other night. See, Bernie, anything? Seth Monster, I had to mod it. See, Bernie, yep, it was in the question investors update. See, Bernie, anything they can do to get more digital sales to get rid of physical? Yeah, because it's pure profit. Digital is pure profit. See, also, I'm going forward on the channel. I'll be raising money for mental health awareness, not only on GNL, but I'll also be streaming Broken Sword Reforged every Wednesday, and all this in aid for Mod UK, which also, guys, if you have the means, please, I mean, at the very least, go watch Gaming News Live tomorrow and watch his Broken Sword stream on Wednesday, which I believe you're doing it at the same time that we do Gaming News Live on Tuesdays, except you're doing the game stream on Wednesday, correct? Or have you not set a time for that yet? Because I want the people to know exactly what you're doing when you're doing it, so they know when to show up. Also, too, I am a big advocate for mental health as someone that has issues with that as well. But also, I don't try to put it out there and be like, oh, well, I have this, treat me different. Not saying that most people do that, but there are a decent sized minority of people that do it. And as someone that has issues, it pisses me off when they use it as a crutch. Let's see, backstage, Elden Ring comes out on the 28th, and I paid that off too for Switch. I wonder how that runs. That's what I'm curious about. Let's see, Bernie, but CDs are making a big comeback now, also having a resurgence like vinyl had a few years ago. Yeah, it's freaking Gen A. Gen A and Gen Z. They're fed up. Like, I don't think these companies are ready for the next generation of consumer. I could see a lot of companies going under if the mindset of the next generation of gamers, if they all put their foot down and say, no, we're not doing this. Go, bye. They're going to have to these companies are going to have to course correct. And I don't think they want to. But it's going to put them between a rock and a hard place. Which, good. They should be in between a rock and a hard place. They keep screwing over the customer. Let's see, yep, 9 p.m., so 4 p.m. EST. Yep. I'll tell you how it runs. Nice. But yeah. Also, too, I know I say it every stream, but seriously, thank you guys for showing up for these. You guys showing up means a lot. Like, I know I promote the Patreon and the donation link, but seriously, you guys just showing up and showing that you actually enjoy what I'm doing, and y'all can see that I'm not one of these people that's, you know, pulling the latest article and then just running with whatever that opinion is. I have my own opinions, and I'm glad that they're resonating for the most part with you guys, and that we're building this community up as a strong core group of gamers that just have opinions, and we're open to hearing other people's opinions. We all don't have, this isn't a hive mind operation that we're running here. everyone has different opinions and views on things, and here all those ideas can come together and we can have a civil, fruitful conversation where everybody learns something. Don't start crying. Oh no, I ain't crying. But I will say this though, probably within the next couple months, I probably will have a stream or two where I cry. Because we're slowly getting places, people. We are slowly getting places. Yeah, I love you guys. Y'all, like, seriously, like, I know a lot of people like use that as like, oh yeah, but like I genuinely mean it. Like, you guys are amazing. And my coffee's cold, which is fine by me. It's hot in here. Yeah, man. Oh. Yeah, and seriously, I'm so excited for Gaming News Live tomorrow. Like, us not having it last week threw off my entire week, YouTube and real life. I had no clue what I was doing because I'm so used, like, I'm trying to get more used to being in a schedule and having an actual schedule to where it's like, okay, I do this at this time, and not having that last week really threw me for a loop, more so than I would like to admit. See, backstage, my only gripe with Nintendo is they're not saying much about Ocarina of Time remake, and it's supposed to come out this year. Not much of a gripe though. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. Because that's one of the Zelda games that people have been begging for a remake of, and I think they did an HD remake or remaster on the 3DS, I believe. No, it was Majora's Mask. I don't know. I gotta look this up so I don't get it wrong. I'm trying to find it because I could have swore Ocarina of Time got an HD port to something. If anyone else knows. Okay, so it was on 3DS. Okay. Gotcha. Sweet. See, Seth. Ion. Well, it's not happening again. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I was telling people before you came in, well, I think you might have been in here. Podcast Tuesdays making a return? See, Seth Monsters. I wish Microsoft would show us this digital program already. It's already, like they say, Sony's rake stuff with physical media and plan on tailoring the message to take advantage of it. Yeah. Well, and here, from the little bits and pieces I've heard about the disc to digital thing, it's going to be the publisher has to agree to it. And also, too, it sounds like they'll even have the option to charge for that, which is kind of stupid. Let's see, Bernie, Grounded 2 out on PlayStation August 11th. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot that was coming to PlayStation. Yeah, guys, I apologize. Please do not hold me accountable for remembering everything that comes out in September and October. I already can't remember what's coming out. I forgot that Beast of Reincarnation came out today. Say, honest, I hope you're diving into your homework. When do I ever dive into the homework you give me? That's a joke. I will. Let's see. Bernie, Midnight Club 5 canceled. Why? I don't know. Is it just me, or does it feel like driving games are kind of having a little bit of a renaissance? I don't like. I mean, you had Forza Horizon 5. You had not Midnight Club, the Ubisoft one, Motorsport. You had that, or not Motorsport, Motorfest. I think that's what it's called. The Crew Motorfest. And then you have the F1 games have been making a comeback from what I understand. Just sucks that Criterion won't be making racing games anymore because there goes I think they were the ones making the newer Need for Speed. So now, no more Need for Speed, no more Burnout. Those are done. We haven't gotten a new Burnout since the Burnout Crash, and that's why I think about Burnout Crash. See, I just saw it. Seth Monsters time for Outrun 2026. Well, I'm off with the dog, and you always dive in there right down the rabbit hole. Catch you later, brothers and sisters. Yeah, catch you later on. And again, dude, like I'm pretty sure I can speak for the whole community. We are so happy that you're back, dude. And glad that you're doing good. Well, better. Gooder. See, Bernie, this new game from the peeps that worked on Forza. Yep. Was it Maverick Games and it's Clutch? Did I actually remember something for once? Yeah, Ion, have a good rest of your day, man, and I will see you tomorrow. Yep, Clutch. Nailed it. Oh yeah, also, where's Future Man at? Is he working again? Is that why I haven't seen him? He's also been really heavy into Arc Raiders and Division 2. But I hope Iron Balls, wherever you're at, I hope you're doing good, buddy. This is for you. No. Sleeping with the fishes. I'm barely here. Should be asleep right now. Well, 78, you can go to sleep, man. It's all good. See, Bernie, he got stuck on the outside in Ark. Oh, what did he lose all his stuff? He will wake up in that. Yeah, probably. Right after my stream ends. He killed me. I don't know why I pictured Anakin Skywalker saying that. I hate you. He killed me. It's all his fault. Yeah, Future Man. Get your iron gonads in here, man. 78, you were the last one I want to hear about complaining about people running off. Got my eye on you, Jake Quallen. Damn Hurricane at 10 tonight. I will try to be there. I'll be streaming. Oh yeah, also, I don't know why I didn't say at the beginning, guys. Double stream today. So we have Aero's Mornin Sesh, and then 8 p.m. we'll be trying out Beast of Reincarnation. Let's see, backstage, Square Enix showed gameplay for Final Fantasy 14 on Switch, and I heard all good things about performance so far. How old is that game now? Because I want to say 2012, 2015, somewhere in there. All right, come on, Steam. Oh, 2014. Nice. Yeah, honestly, I don't think they've really... Have they done anything to clean it? Like, have they switched to a new engine since the game came out? Let's see. I follow you clowns and I get killed. 78. Well, that's your problem. You're following clowns. We kind of know what we're doing, but we can't protect you when we run up against a freaking shredder, and you just want to play footsies with it at the door. Seth Monster, you follow me, you get blueprints. He's not wrong. I don't understand how, but he does the majority. He gets the majority of the blueprints. I don't get it. Iron Balls, there he is. You know, you get a gnar and a clap. Since you didn't get since you weren't here, even though you're late, we still love you. See, Beast doesn't drop until... Yeah, I messaged you about that earlier on Discord stuff. I was like, dude, seriously? Because I went to pre-install it, and it let me actually pre-install it. But then it was like, unlocks in 10 hours and some change, and I did the math. I was like, that's 8 p.m. Let's see here. 78, thank you. An arrow will get you killed off. Nah. You just have to listen when I say run, run. Don't just stand there and go, huh? What? Let's see. Backstage, I don't know about the engine for that game. Oh, you know what? Let me look it up. I was just looking it up on Google, or looking it up on Steam just because I already had Steam opened up. Fantasy 14 online engine upgrade? Question mark? Alright, Alright, let me ask. Alright, let's see here. Has Final Fantasy 14 had an engine upgrade / overhaul since 2014? Alright, I'm doing some research into this real quick, guys. Getting some live Aero doing research. Okay, so they haven't updated the core game engine, but they've made tweaks and technical overhauls to it with the Dawn Trail patch 7.0 expansion. So here, let me just pull it up. Oh, that's so small. There we go. Now y'all can read. Yeah, this is yes, but with important distinction. Square Enix does not replace the core game engine wholesale, but Final Fantasy XIV received a major graphical and technical overhaul alongside Dawn Trail expansion patch 7.0. It's coming from Digital Foundry. Let's see here. Hey, good to see you, Iron Balls. Welcome in. Let's see. Seth Monsters, he's awake. We manifested him. Yeah, we've gotten pretty good at doing that, Seth. With Iron Balls, with 78. You say their name within an hour or two, they pop into existence. See, Ernie 78 is starting to sound like Jerry with all the excuses. I don't know, Jerry. Come on, man. What are you thinking? Seth Monsters does, it's like 2 a.m. 2 a.m. for what? I mean, they were talking about you. They said you get everyone killed. No. 78, no. 78 said that. Iron, if you would like to see that, you can go back through the chat and you can see this man lying through his teeth. Let's see, Seth. Oh, cool. I didn't see pre-install. Yeah, I think it's like 31 or 32 gigs, somewhere in there. Eyeballs, you write 78. Yes, it's 2 a.m. Seth. Oh, okay. What time it is for you? Okay, yeah. I was like, what 2 a.m.? Like, I thought y'all were talking about something in Arc Raiders going down at 2 a.m. Let's see. Backstage cool thing they're doing with the Switch version is you don't need an NSO subscription to play the game. Well, yeah, like when me and you were talking about it on Discord the other day. It makes sense because why would someone pay a subscription to play a game that already has a subscription that's required to play it? Like, why double dip or make people double dip? We back to the middle-ish. I should make a parody to Lord of the Rings and call it Middle-ish Earth. Y'all think that would sell? See, 78. Yep, they want me dead. No, we don't. You just gotta keep up and have a decent gun. Which we have tried to help you with this, man. I don't understand why we try to help him. We're the bad guys. Ridiculous. You know what? Actually, you know what? This is for you, 78.
Whoa! Pump the hate brakes, Fox and friends.
Pump the hate brakes, man. This is bro, go to bed, Iron Balls. I just got up 78. Bernie Iron just shuts the door on set. Not wrong. 78, don't trust him. This monster, Lush Blooms is back at 11. You can get the stupid olives. Yay. Iron Balls, if you guys keep going, I will get you an arc and save Seth and Aero. Aw, he does care. Yeah, don't forget to leak the stream. Bro, that's still, like, that is the one thing I've made that I am the most proud of. Like, out of all the thumbnails I've done, all the different things that I've done, that the whole thing with the Australian Raiders. Actually, you know what? Here, let me see if I can show y'all. For those that, it's only 10 seconds long. I shouldn't get copyright stricken for the audio. Let me get it. We gonna play it, okay? We gonna do it. I just gotta figure out where it's at. Found it. All right, here we go. What I'll do is I'll turn the audio down. All right, now I just gotta get a window capture media player. All right, select window. There we go, ladies and gents. I'm getting pretty good at doing this on the fly, ain't I? Booyah. Whoops, can't see my face. Like I'm the weekend. There we go. Come on, and yoink. We're time. Alright, y'all are gonna love this if you haven't seen this yet. I made this for Iron Balls after he wrote a review on Steam. I literally used I quoted his Steam review word for word. Actually, let me turn the music off, because that's not mine. Give me a second, guys. Getting everything situationed. Alright, here we go. And this time I'll mute the audio. That way it doesn't try to think I'm trying to play the whole song. But just so y'all can see, Australian Raiders, I'm deleting it. Iron Balls. I leaked the game, but I'm not going to wait. Iron Balls. It's coming to PS5, Xbox Series X, PC, and it's rated N for Nair. Let's see here. Make a Fred Jones backstage. Make a Fred Jones thumbnail for Halo video of him saying Coolsville sucks. Yeah, I could do that at some point. Yeah, like I said, this is like one of the funniest things I've made, and I'm really proud of it. But I think on that note, I think that's going to be it for the stream today, guys. Appreciate all y'all for tuning in, showing up, and if you are new here, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, make sure you don't miss any content that comes out. Also, again, we will be streaming at 8 o'clock tonight, playing some Beast of Reincarnation. I'm going to try to avoid reviews and spoilers, because I've already heard a couple little tidbits, and I'm like, I don't want to be influenced by these influencers. But again, I appreciate all you guys for showing up and hanging out. And yeah, and also too, make sure you go check out Ion Storm's channel for this month while he is raising money for Mind UK, which is a charity that helps people with mental health and things along that, which, as someone that also suffers with mental health, I have no issue pushing my audience to him, which we kind of pretty much share mostly the same audience, but I have no issue pushing people over there to help support that foundation that he is going to be working with. But again, with all that being said, guys, appreciate you being here. I'm going to skedaddle out of here and probably take a freaking nap because I did not sleep well last night. But I will see y'all again at some point today on Discord, and then obviously at 8 o'clock tonight for Beast of Reincarnation stream. So have a good day, guys, and I will catch y'all later. So stay safe. God bless. Peace.